Would you care to join me, madam?
Oh, but of course.
Leading Edge, the game just released to Xbox One and PC, with some Borderlands-esque artwork, styling, and some whimsical dialogue between the characters. Leading Edge is a 4v4 team brawler where you have to play the objective to win. Of course, this doesn't mean that your teammates will actually play the objective. In fact, they most of the time won't, and you'll find yourself frustratingly banging your head against a brick wall. This is probably so far the only downside to this game, but this isn't a downside for the game per se, more a downside on humanity in general, with our complete lack of understanding how to play an objective. Like any game where you rely on randoms, you're going to have a bad time, but in the rare case you do get a good team, or at least someone competent, the game's a lot of fun. Now, in this video here, I'm playing Gizmo currently, and she's kind of like a ranged, sort of poking harasser. She has 2 turrets she can pop down, akin to sort of Heimerdinger, and you can just kind of harass people around. She's quite squishy, not a lot of escape, but she's a lot of fun. And so far, I've been really enjoying the game. We're currently playing a map called Aqueducts, and we're playing Power Cell mode, where you collect these little cells that are just blown up there, take them back to a point, which you can see on the minimap on the far right. The A is kind of moving around on a floating platform. So basically pick up the power cells and you go and turn it into the points. Of course, every team will try and stop you whilst doing the same. The team who gets the highest cells wins, or hits the cap of 50, which usually happens.
It's a bit far.
Camden points activated.
Now, one interesting thing about this game is that there's no real aim required. You kind of just have to look their general direction, and your aim kind of auto locks on. So Gizmo here, as you can see the minigun, it pretty much, I just left click and it will pick out whoever is the most center of my screen. And you can kind of tab target between as well. Obviously controller and mouse keyboard friendly. It recommends a controller, but I've been playing on a mouse and keyboard and found it rather easy. No real difficulty. I've never felt like I need to play with a controller. So some pluses here. You can use both pretty easily. There's no real advantage for mouse and keyboard due to the lock-on kind of system. So it's good, it's nice. There's no real, I don't feel there's much of a disparity between the two.
Power cells spawn.
Being a team-based brawler, there's going to be a lot of comparisons drawn to Overwatch, and akin to Overwatch, there are some roles. So you have the assault players, the sort of attackers, you have some supporters that are healers or buffs, shields, and then you have your tanks. So you can see in the middle of my screen right now a tank, I'm an attacking sort of class, and the healer is Zero Cool, flying around like a little gaming chair behind me there, giving you some healing. Now, this is where team play is vital. If you're not with your team, you're going to get killed. Nobody wants that. I guarantee your random player will still do it anyway, and then rage quit, send the games back.
I got you.
Firepower to the max.
Now, on the topic of teammates, I was lucky enough to round up some friends. I paid them only a small amount of money for them to pretend to be my friend for the day, and it worked. Anyway, so I rounded up 3 friends to play this game with me, which is quite easy because the game is on Game Pass, so plus is there for Microsoft, this game is on Game Pass. Woohoo! If not, and your friends don't have Game Pass, they can either get Game Pass relatively cheaply for a month to try this game out, or they can just go ahead and buy it. Either one's good. Either way, I had the lucky privilege of playing with some friends in an organised team. Now, we struggled quite a lot to come up against some other organised 4-man teams, and we got our ass kicked quite a lot, and it was quite frustrating, and it felt like the world was going to end. Now, once we kind of pulled it together and communicated a bit better, and we tried different setups, we started doing really well. So we had a tank, 2 DPS and 1 healer role, and the occasional time we'd switch to having 2 healers, 1 DPS and a tank, and it kind of worked for most situations and did fairly well. So there's a lot of experimentation to be done with different heroes of different roles and how many of each role you have in your team. Now, as I said, this is on Power Cell mode, which for us I think worked better with 2 healers, but it depends on what the other team have got, of course. Now, at the time of recording this video, I have only had very little time with the game, probably about 6 hours or so. I've played mostly Gizmo, Maeve, and the healer Zero Cool. So Maeve is like an old granny who's got some magic powers. She's an attacking sort of DPS role. She's a lot of fun, but she's quite advanced. Now, I'm going to do some more videos in the future, showing a bit more of each hero if I can, so like a breakdown of what they do, how to best play them. But of course, first of all, I need to learn how to play them and get some experience hands-on. And of course, how to play against certain types of enemies or team loadouts. So more videos on this to come, hopefully, and I'm hopefully going to enjoy making them as well. Depending on the quality of my teammates, this may change. But so far I'm enjoying the game and having a lot of fun with it. So look out for some more videos on the game to come.
Hand inputs
Now so far
activated.
we've just seen Gizmo on Power Cell, so I'm going to change it up now and try and show a bit more of Objective Control. There is only 2 modes currently at the time of this recording, which is Power Cells and Objective Control. Objective Control has 3 points, either 1 is active at once, 2 are active, or all 3 are active at once, and you have to rotate, capturing the points and try and hold them. Now this time I'm playing as Zero Cool, the support role as a healer, and I'm just keeping my team alive as we hold objective at B. So you can see on the minimap here we've got A, B, and what would be C, but C is currently locked, A is currently active but uncontested, and B in the middle is currently under some contest. So you can see me and the other team's healer Zero Cool now both doing our best to try and keep our team alive, and I saw a bit of a low gizmo there. Tried to get a quick sneaky kill, but the other healer noticed it and prevented it from happening. And of course, a good healer will keep your team alive, and an even better team will jump on the healer, lock him down and kill him first. If you don't kill the healer first, you're going to have a bad time in any team fight, which you'll see most of the fights through this clip. I just kind of kept my team alive while we slowly beat them 1-1, or picked them off 1-1 I should say, and then captured the objective B, and we're currently taking a nice lead, 330 to 243.
Power cell spawning in 10 seconds.
So far, I think I'm enjoying the objective control maps the best, is what me and my teammates seem to do the best on, but we're slowly getting better at the power cell control one. And I had a lot of fun playing Gizmo. I think probably the most fun I've had so far is playing this Gizmo, and you can definitely tell she's going to be a popular choice, and probably the most often fought over. But Maeve is also a lot of fun, and I actually quite enjoyed the healer, just sitting back and harassing and kiting people down whilst keeping my team alive, and generally helping the team basically win.
I got you.
Now I'm definitely going to try and create some more content for this game in the way of hero tutorials or some guidance on maps or styles or team loadouts and things, because I'm definitely enjoying it so far, but hopefully you guys have had a chance to check out the game, and if not, give it a go, why not? I hope you guys liked the video and enjoyed it, and it gave you some good inspiration to give the game a try yourself maybe, and hopefully I'll see you again in future to pick up some professional tips, if I ever get good, which is unlikely, but I'll do my best. So as usual, the obligatory, if you like the video, like, subscribe, blah 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 blah, I appreciate it. And of course I hope you enjoyed the video, and stick around to see some more coming very soon. Again, this was Bleeding Edge, the new 4v4 Brawler from Ninja Theory, now on Xbox One and PC. Hopefully I'll see you in the game. Until next time, goodbye.